And we're here participating in a planning meeting for the Trinational Alliance for the Gulf of Honduras, TRIGOH. And we have about 12 organizations represented today. We have organizations from Honduras, from Guatemala, and from Belize. These are organizations made up of fishermen, of environmental organizations, of women's organizations, different organizations, and we are here to discuss the threats that are affecting negatively the ecosystem of the Gulf of Honduras and also the livelihoods of the people. We're trying to promote better collaboration between the three countries. Here we know, for example, we'll have fishing laws here in Belize that sometimes fishermen will come from Guatemala. For example, I think yesterday 2 fishermen from Guatemala were out at the Zapotillos and they were captured with some sharks that they had been fishing for illegally. They ended up having to go before a judge and got in trouble. And so we're trying to help promote better understanding of the fishing laws so that people don't break the laws, so that they respect the laws, to harmonize the fishing law between the three countries, find ways for fisher people to be able to earn a living when it's the off season so that they can have other ways to make a living, such as tourism or handicrafts, things like that, and to try to get the three countries to work together. The organization TIDE, located here in Punta Gorda, has just been elected to be the president of the TRIGOH consortium, which is composed of the three countries. They will be president for 2 years now. So we're very happy that Mr. Assad and his professional team, with their wide experience that they have in conservation of the marine ecosystems and also helping communities on land, working with schools, working together with the government, we're confident that their wide experience will be really beneficial for the whole region to help everyone work together to reduce poverty and to protect the environment at the same time. So they will have the presidency for 2 years and then it will pass to Guatemala. It was in Honduras. A Honduran organization was the president of the TRIGOH, and today they officially elected TIDE to be the ones to take it over. Here we also have the organization C, which does wonderful work. Out of Placencia, we have the BFF, the Belize Federation of Fishermen, that also do really important work. So they're working together with TIDE to be able to lift up this organization and make sure that everyone works together to help people earn a decent living and protect the environment for future generations.
I attended a 2-week course in Costa Rica during the period from the 5th to the 17th of February. The course was about how do you consider community involvement and ecotourism in protected areas. That was the main theme of the course. We had participants from across Central America and Colombia and Peru. How this course will be beneficial for us at TIDE is that first and foremost that we had the opportunity to visit 4 of the protected areas. So aside from getting modules in the classroom, we also had an opportunity to visit 4 protected areas in Costa Rica where they have employed this model of community participation and how they are doing sustainable ecotourism in the protected areas. We had the opportunity to not only witness the work that they have done, but also we had the opportunity to interview protected areas managers. We had the opportunity to interact with communities as to how they are involved in the management of these protected areas. So for us at TIDE, currently we have taken over, as of October of last year, we took over the co-management of the Zapadilla Key Marine Reserve, which we know that has a lot of tourism potential. However, we need to ensure that we do it right. We have to ensure that the tourism that is done in a sustainable manner, in a responsible manner, So the experience that I have gained by visiting the model in Costa Rica will be used when we do our strategic plan and our business plan for any ecotourism investment that we plan to do starting at the Sapinilaki Marine Reserve. Very strategic. The JICA is an important development partner that in the case of Costa Rica, for example, one of the main areas that they support is conservation, and hence why the motivation for the invitation to this course, because they have had good success in terms of ecotourism in protected areas in Costa Rica. So they wanted other countries to learn from that. The idea is that we hope that this can be a long-term relationship. We already will be getting support from a volunteer to support us in our educational outreach program, but beyond that, there may be possibilities for future grants in reference to investments that can be made for the development of the protected areas that we manage. So we do foresee that this is just the start of a long-term relationship that we hope to have with JICA in Belize. In regards to the participation, as I had mentioned earlier, we had participation from all Central American countries, including Dominican Republic, including Peru and Colombia. However, what was notable was that from these countries, it was mainly the representative from either their Ministry of Environment or their Ministry of Tourism that participated. Belize was the only country that had an NGO, a civil society organization, participating. And that was very telling for the rest of the participants, because they note that the importance that civil society play in Belize in regards to the work in conservation, as in the case of Toledo, no, where we have important NGOs doing both conservation in the marine space as well as in the terrestrial space. As an example, I can speak about Tide and Yashe, no, that play a very important role in the conservation of our natural resources, both in the seascape and landscape. So it was important, that was very notable now from the other participants to see that Belize have taken a model where civil society is working hand in hand with the government in ensuring that we achieve our conservation commitments internationally.